Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Melanie. I already recorded this New Year's resolution. I just didn't like it. That was simple as even though I didn't watch it back, I just didn't like it when I made it. So I just kind of want to do it as a get rid of me and talk about it and do it. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that just because I don't know, in my head it just felt better. So I've written it down and changed it and added things, taken things away, and I found my basis of what my New Year's resolutions are. One of them that kind of fits for today is January 1st, is to just kind of get ready every day, just because it feels 10 times more put together. I feel a bit more sane and it just feels better. I'm not someone that likes to wear heavy makeup, at least not as much as I used to. So I think that's why, I think literally when COVID hit, I just entirely stopped wearing makeup. So I just kind of just haven't. But every time I do, I always have so much fun and I enjoy doing it, and it just is a nice touch of routine. I'm just using the e.l.f. Concealer Hydrating Camo. This is the satin finish in Fair Beige, so which leads kind of into my second resolution, is just to make a routine for myself. I am someone who enjoys waking up early. I like getting to do things early in the day just because I just feel 10 times better. I'm also someone who just can't stay up that late. I am just not a night person, and I'm at this point I've accepted that because I am really am not a night person for as much as I want to be. I'm using the Morphe powder. I'm gonna go with the Pretty Basic palette by Tarte. I think I'm gonna do eyebrows first. So this is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in 4. I'm someone who just likes a routine, just makes me feel sane also. And all of last week, all I've been doing is just kind of trying to get myself into a good routine. So I'm kind of just waking up early, going to the gym. And I just didn't go today just because the past couple days have just been rough on my body. And I'm someone who goes to the gym pretty regularly, at least 3 days. But last week if I'm bored and I have time, I will just go every day just because I like going. Just because I wake up, I have nothing to do. And I'm trying just to not be on my phone. And I just kind of I'll just go to the gym. Whatever. We're oh, 30 minutes. And then I do 30 minutes. I'm well, let's just do 45. And then I do 45. And then I'll be there for hour and a half. Just because I just like going. I just like being there. But I'm either all in or not at all. So I just kind of need to learn that in between of it's okay to just do the 30 minutes. I wasn't excited to come in today type of thing. But it's kind of my dream I think routine would be wake up at 6, get to the gym by 7 to 7:30, do my workout. If I want to do an hour, great. If I want to do 30 minutes, great, as long as I move my body in some type of way, even if it's just yoga. And then the days either I have really bad cramps and I don't feel like going to the gym, maybe just walking my dogs would be enough. Or just maybe doing quick yoga. I have a punching bag back here, so I could just my dad got sand, so I could fill it up and use that for 25 minutes, you know, as long as I'm moving my body in some type of way. And then to get back home, I don't know if I want to eat first or shower first. I don't really know how I want to do that. I might take this off. But I don't know, I feel that's where every time when I get home, I'm just okay, do I want to eat or shower first? But I know I have to do one of those first. And then I think probably closer to 10 or 11 to start, which is bad because I still haven't registered for classes and I know I need to, and that's definitely something I'm going to do today. And I'm also just learning to just not stress myself out with school, as in just don't put as much on my plate. I can't do a full schedule. I've tried twice. It doesn't end well for me, so I'm just not going to be spending that much money every time to just fail. So, which is just something I just have to like bite the bullet of, just like, I'm just not someone who can do that much schoolwork within, you know, like, it's a lot of work for me to just, and a lot of money for me to just fail it, simply because I'm trying to do something that I know that I simply cannot do. But I want to be able to start my school day around like 10 a.m. And honestly, I only want to do like 2 classes a semester, at least till I feel comfortable to then add a 3rd and then add a 4th and then just do it like that way. But I mean, I've realized it and I'm like, well, it's just kind of like, it is what it is. Just because I know how I get, especially closer to fall. And why stress yourself out? Why do I hate my eyebrows right now? So the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and we're just gonna do that super quick. So then I think after like probably doing that till like, let's say like 10:30 to like 4 for doing classes, which is a long ass time. 5 hours. I'm sorry, but I don't have an attention span to do that for that much longer. So that works into the get grades, but even like, okay, class is over and I did like a good chunk for the day, then I helping my mom start her own business. So then it'd be like, what did I say, 4, so then it could be like 5 till like 8, then I can help my mom and do things for her store. And she's makes like custom like mugs and shirts and things like that, and like tote bags. And I'm gonna be more in control of like the online setting, so it'll be like setting up like the Etsy store, setting up, also like helping with like we're trying to get her website up. And so it's like, okay, we'll frequently ask questions, and then I have to like ask her, like, I don't know, you know, what are questions that people ask, or what are something that we are constantly going back and forth of. So then after, like, you know, for the past week, I've just kind of like, okay, so like pictures, okay, people want to do a custom, people want to do a mug with a photo, okay, well, we need to start charging that, because it's honestly a bitch and a half to do that. And it's a lot of stress whenever people aren't giving us the right resources. So, and then I have to like put that down, I put it in a Word document, I saved it, and I'm like, okay, so let's just keep adding stuff to this. And then that's basically what I just get to keep doing, which I'm excited about because I do enjoy that stuff. And then like, it's like, okay, well, I have to make like Instagram posts, and I need to make like stories and do this and that for her store. Like, okay, and I'm gonna use Canva to just get like the prettier ones done and out of the way, and then like we could post actual stuff like during the weekend. I went with I used the Ulta Beauty matte eye primer, and then I set it with Pretty Basic Daisy. It's gonna be this one here, and right now I'm using then Perf just like on my lid. But that's kind of like where I'm at with like what I want to do so far, like within my day. So then that's what I do till about 8, and then I can make like at least like Monday through Thursday, just make something for like lunch and dinner. Like that's just what I'm gonna do, just to make it manageable. Okay, and then Friday I'm gonna order food because I'm fucking great and I deserve it. But it still has to be somewhat healthy, somewhat good for me. So that's like, in my mind, I could order something like Chipotle, just because like it's not the worst for you. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So that could also be like Baby Bop. That could be something like sushi, like just something that like I think I could customize it, and like it'll still taste good and still what I like, but it's also just not going to be you know, like it's just not going to be something like Five Guys, which I love and I want Five Guys, but I'm like, wait till the weekend, like stuff like that, you know. So okay, I don't really hate my makeup right now. My mirror here. Damn. I just felt very overexposed. I still do. I think I'm making it worse. I don't know. In person it doesn't look as, I don't look as pale as it looks, so, but I'm gonna go then with Ring Ring just on my outer corner. So, and then like just kind of do that. So like if I order for something to come and it'll come like by 9, then like okay, my day's done. So then like around 8, then I can like start making a shower, or like start my shower. And I just want like 1 hour before I go to sleep to just not be on any source of technology. And if I want to be asleep by 10, so then it'd be like I would order something maybe around 7, that would come around like 8:30ish. So then I can already like, okay, turn my computer off, put it to charge. Maybe once I get my food, I can watch a movie. I've been rewatching Encanto so many times. It just makes me so happy, and I love getting to watch it. It's just something that I am an immigrant child, so I do relate a lot to it, so I enjoy it. It is so cute and just precious. I think the only Marvel thing I haven't like watched yet is oh my god, what's it called? Because I've seen Loki. I love WandaVision, which I probably am gonna like rewatch soon because it is so good. I love Wanda. I think she was definitely a character I already like liked and like cool with, but then it was like exhausting for me to start these like other shows, just because like it was just not something I truly like clicked with. And ooh, I need to watch Hawkeye. That I definitely do. The actress Haley Steinfeld, she is hilarious. I've seen her in so many other things, so I'm excited for that. I just watched Shang-Chi, which was so good. I still haven't watched What If. I don't know if that's going to be something I know I probably should watch it, but it's also not canon, so I don't feel the need. It's The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I still haven't watched that, so that could be something I start. It's like, okay, it's 6 episodes, but then it's, you think about like one episode's an hour almost. It's a lot of time. But I still haven't, like I have zero interest or connection or ever like really that much enjoyment watching these characters. Like I see everywhere like on my For You page how much everyone loves Bucky. Everyone loves Bucky. I'm like, I'm cool with Bucky, but like I just don't care enough to watch. Like Falcon's cool, he's dope, but again, I just don't, like I've watched all Marvel movies. I have zero interest of watching these two characters. Like they're both very important to like Captain America, like I understand that, to Steve Rogers, but I just have zero interest. And that's like something like I know I should watch because I know it's going to have some big payoff at some point in the movies, even if it's in like 6 years. Like it's going to have some type of payoff because that's what Marvel does. Just big payoffs eventually in the future. I need to take this off. I have clear quartz and my amethyst. 8 to 9 I eat around there. And then like 9, okay, like I put my phone to charge, put my AirPod. I just got an Apple Watch, so I'm not wearing it today because the past 2 days have been really shitty for me. So we're gonna go in with pretty as highlight and basic as contour. And then that could be like an hour, so that's like 1 hour. So that's included showering, doing skincare. That could be, which is like another routine that I really want to get back into. That could just be even, trying to think like what else, like meditating again before I go to sleep. It could be a lot of different things just to get me, it could be even just like cleaning my room because I like to wake up with my room being clean, so that could just again just be one of those habits where I just do again. So all right, let's do basic first. So that's kind of like my ideal like Monday through Friday type of routine. And then I think like during the weekend it is just more, and then like Monday, Wednesday, Friday I am gonna start like I do shipment at like this retail store, so it's just kind of something else I have to take in consideration of then when I'm gonna be doing my classes. So then I could start like maybe at like 3 and then like to like 8:30. I've here pay off debts. I have a lot of debts, so I need to work a lot and work hard to get those you know, simply just paid off. It's just simple as that, just to get those paid off, you know. Oh, look at that, Alicia Marie, Remy Cruz, thank you, because I love good highlight. my favorite highlight is Nikkie Tutorials Glazed Donut. It's a white highlighter and it is amazing. Like, I love a highlight. We're also going to put it in our inner corners. So, I forgot what I was talking about. But those are my routines that I really want to do to, oh yeah, pay off debt. So I think even like when it comes to like to money, it's then even just being in a good routine of like, just like learning to just not overspend it and to really budget. I think just to be more aware of like, okay, how much am I making a month? How much am I actually going to be spending? Oh, it's like, okay, we'll subtract. Like, I don't have to pay for rent, no, but I still have like gas, I still have credit cards and school and things like that. So, still something I need to be aware of. So that's really where I'm at. Almost done, I swear. And then I'm gonna go in here with the Essence/Princess. I don't even think that there's anything left in here. I think I'm just scraping it at this point. This is like a $4 mascara. I can literally go pick up another. My last two that I have here, it is to read every single day. So I'm currently reading 2 books. One to read in the morning when I'm having the first hour of just waking up and not being on my phone. And it is called Get Your Shit Together. It's upstairs. I was reading it today just as a kind of, it's definitely a good start. I've been reading for the past week to get myself into a better habit of reading, but I am like about halfway through the book, and there's definitely things that like I've read this book in the past, but it's definitely something I feel like self-help books are just one of those things that you can reread again and again, and you can take different parts of it for different times of your life. So like I am someone that, you know, like emails aren't that big of a deal for me. They're not that big of a stressor. But maybe in like 4 to 5 years, that is something I end up getting stressed out about, and I can go back and read the book and take those like suggestions. So self-help books are going to be kind of like my day starter, and then kind of like at night it is to have like more of a story, something a bit lighter, and just something to kind of like get my mind more away from like real world things. So I'm currently reading Catcher, which is another book I've read. I wanted to start with books that are a bit thinner, but also something I already know but I don't quite remember. So I'm reading Catcher by Kaylin Nicholson, which is by a YouTuber who I actually really used to like love so much. I used to watch her. I don't watch her as much anymore. It's more like every now and then. But the book was still really good and really interesting, and I'm rereading it, and I'm still just as interested as I was a couple years ago when I bought it. It's just a really good book, and I'm really interested in it. But my like last goal is to just to feel better about myself, whether it is just, there's just some days like, you know, you look at yourself, you're like, I don't feel good about anything, and I want to at least feel good about one thing. That could be something small like my nose, it could be something like my nails, it could be my outfit, but just to be happy about with myself, this like one thing in a day. So it could be how I did my makeup that day, it could be like anything, but just to feel good. Or even like going to the gym, I feel so much better about myself every time. Or just eating better, like it's just like those little things. So like for me, like working out especially, it makes me feel so good, especially when I like see myself in the mirror like fucking deadlift a lot of weight and I am like, I can fucking do it. Like I get excited about that. So but yeah, I'm gonna put my lipstick on now, which is this is Playing Games by I forgot, ColourPop, which this looks so nice. This is more of like a darker color. Okay, so my hair down. I washed my hair today and it felt so nice. I swear nothing's better than like washing your hair when you haven't in like a week. I won't wash my hair for like a week, so. Oh, I like how this looks. Am I doing anything today? No, but part of me feels like I low-key look a little bit like Peggy from Marvel. So I feel like I just have to accept that to my camera I will always be this pale. So yes. But this is the end. So this is kind of like the end of the Get Ready With Me, and I wanted to end it with Angel Numbers. So I went to GNC today, and I just needed to get like, I ran out of like my immunity gummies by Alani Nu. So I wanted to get more of those, and then also Liquid IV, the immunity ones, because depending on the day, depending if I want to make a drive, I have either one to take and then I'll just bounce it off, even though today I took both because I refuse to get sick. But I saw, and like, because today is January 1st, and then also when I was driving, I had a song playing, and I look over and then I see 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the song. So I wanted to look at it in my book. This is Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray. So I wanted to just read it out loud because I already did a tarot reading for today, just because, again, I'm someone who just, I trust it, I believe it. So, but I have here 111. Your thoughts and intentions are magnified at this time. Focus on what you love, not what you fear. So I think it's just something I just like to think about throughout my day, and if I see it again, I like to grab my book, see what it means. But I feel like especially I've been seeing a lot more of 555 and 333. So yeah, wanted to end it on that. If you guys lasted this long, you should definitely follow me on like TikTok and Instagram, because if you can deal with my voice for this fucking long, you should go follow me there. I'm definitely a lot quieter, but on TikTok I post a lot. On Instagram I'll be there. So, but yeah, and I will see you guys hopefully next week.